Hi, Capricorn, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from September 29th to October 5th. I hope that you're all doing well, my beautiful Cappies. So, we're going to get started right away with your reading. I'm just going to shuffle a bit of your oracle cards that I'm going to give them to you at the end of the reading, okay? Just additional messages. So, fast, I just want to say that, because there's something that I need to always repeat until I want to make sure nobody's going to get scammed. Here on TikTok, not here, TikTok, sorry. Here on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook, I am verified, but I'm not verified on TikTok. So you need to always copy. You need to copy the link that's underneath the description box below. That's my link for TikTok. If you go to TikTok and put Patrizia 1111, you're gonna get scammers out there because they stole my pictures. That a lot of them stole my accounts, and they go into the DMs of people and say, hey, they pretended to be me, and if you want a reading, and that's never going to happen. The only way that we're going to get to talk to each other if you want a reading is that you have to email me. That's the only way. I'll never come to you on a DM, but you need to copy that link so that you are brought to my only account on TikTok, okay? And as a fellow Canadian, I do not get paid, but it's okay because Spirit is asking me to go there. There's a reason, whatever it is, I don't question it, but I will be going live. So, and I'm going to be going live here because I finally got my glasses so I could read the questions that come in. All right. So, if you want to support me there, if not, it's okay. You can support me on Facebook or on TikTok, on Instagram, or here. Now, whatever. What else is that I want to say, Capricorn, is for those of you that are wanting a reading, I am next week starting to tackle the reading. Since I'm a one-woman show, I had to prepare everything before because there's a lot of people that I have to go through. So it's going to start next week. So check your email, okay? For those of you that still want to be added to my reading list, okay, all you need to do is choose one email underneath the video and send me a link saying I want to be added, and I will contact you, okay? That's it. So let's see. But if those of you that do not want to wait for me, there's always Mark. Mark is a channeler like I am, and he's really good at what he does. He's a natural. He was born also with these beautiful gifts, and so if you want to reach out to him, there's his website and his email. Okay, so let's get started with your reading. It's taking some time for the cards to come through. Okay, I already pre-shuffled them before so that you don't have to wait through the whole process. And yes, I have to repeat these things that I'm saying to you, my intro, because I don't want anybody, to, suffer the scamming or anyone taking your money from you. Like, I don't want that to happen. That's why, I repeat it, I want you to be vigilant on TikTok. Okay. Your crystal, your moon phases. So you have the energy oracle deck, the psychic tarot oracle deck. Back from popular demand is the crystals, the moon phases, and last but not least, okay, your numerology. What's the numerology for your angel number for Capricorn from September 29th to October 5th? All right. Okay, and it's all here. Okay, as you can see it's all here. Okay, and I'm going to show them to you at the end of the reading. All right. Now we're going to get started with your reading. Okay. Capricorn. We're going to look at your recent past, Capricorn, your current what's crossing you, your current energy, your immediate future, what is hidden from you in your environment but you cannot see that you should be aware of, potential outcome. I will clarify the cards. After that, I will give you advice from the universe, and then at the end, last but not least, I will give you your oracle cards. Okay. Oh, that does not want to go through. Does not want to go through. Cappy, what's going on here? All right. In the recent past, you got the Five of Cups. What's crossing you was the Queen of Swords. And in the court, the High Priestess. In the current energy, you have the Four of Swords and the Nine of Swords. You're worried about something here. And in the immediate future, the Nine of Cups, 499. Okay, and how you're feeling is the Six of Swords. Oh, this is good. And what you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of is the Four of Cups. Hopes and fears, the Four of Wands, 644. And the potential outcome, the Lovers. And in the overall, the Page of Swords. There's an energy of unconditional love here, or forgiveness for yourself or others here. I feel while you're healing something or you feel something, you're going to be healing your heart chakra, and you're going to feel reborn again in that energy. In the overall, there's the Page of Swords, so there's some type of communication coming in. It's about communication online. It could be someone, looking at you, stalking your Facebook or Instagram. It doesn't have to be, but whatever the case is, there's new opportunities here that are coming in terms of new ideas and, like I said, communication. In the recent past year, I feel like you were letting go a lot. There was a lot of regret, frustration, hurt, you name it. You looked at these Three of Cups on the floor, and you were really looking negatively at what took place and interferences, detours, delays, whatever. And it's about you finding the silver line. It's about you crossing that bridge, of like healing and moving on. And because there's still Two Cups behind you that are still standing, so you're looking at, you need to look at that, and the changes that you had to go through. And what's crossing you is the Queen of Swords. So I feel like you're cutting through this very quickly. You're cutting through it. You're voicing it. Maybe that's what you need to do, is voice it. Do you need to voice it, Capricorn, or you need to say it, or you cut through something here? And you are following your intuition, okay? You have the insight here. All right. In the current energy, you are taking time out, okay? You're healing. There's completions that are being done here. You're getting clarity, but at the same time, you're also having a hard time sleeping, okay? Or there's an energy here that you're worried about something, and if you are worried about something, it brings your vibration down, okay, Capricorn. But there's like maybe energy here of not sleeping well, okay, worried about something. And in the immediate future, you got the Nine of Cups. There is a wish fulfillment that's coming in, and it has to do with maybe your home. Strong foundation, a home, celebration in the home, an arrival, an event, whatever. But it's very positive. How you're feeling is that you're going through something. You're letting go of something. You're letting go of the past. You're letting go of something that you have completed here. And better times are coming ahead for you. Some of you might be relocating or moving. It doesn't have to be, but you could be. You could be traveling. But I do see you going through a transition here. And what you're not seeing, what you should be aware of, is the Four of Cups. Maybe you're discontented, you're bored, or there's energy of rejection here that you're trying to heal, or you're not interested in anything right now, okay? You're not interested. You're not interested here. In hopes and fears, about the strong foundation in the home, okay? Whatever that you call home here, this is about strong foundation. It's about happiness here. 1111, okay? Just a lot of good things, a lot of celebration. And in the potential outcome, you got the lover. Could be a lover, could be a friend, could be anything here. It doesn't have to be any of that. This is about communication again. It's about you communicating, and it's about making a decision. So this is about making a decision, okay? So we're gonna clarify the cards. I feel in my throat chakra that you guys need to speak. Okay, you need to speak. That's what I feel like. I feel like that you need to say something here, Capricorn. This is from September 29th to October 5th. One more time. Okay. Let's look at the Page of Swords in the overall. Again, you're going through a lot of completions here, and your goal is happiness in your family or whatever you want to, whoever brings you happiness here. You know, you went through maybe you felt alone, ghosted in the dark for a long time. Maybe you're going through financial issues. Whatever you're going through changes. You have number 55 here. Okay. You're not interested in that type of energy anymore. I feel that what you're looking at, okay, and these new ideas, and maybe there's communication coming in, whatever it is, but because I do feel you completed, you're not completing just one cycle, you're completing little cycles in one cycle. It's hard to explain what I'm being shown, but it's like you're completing a lot of cycles, okay? And in terms of how you're communicating, if someone is reaching out to you, it's about new ideas. This is about your happiness, okay? You're not gonna you're gonna put yourself first, Capricorn. It's enough, you know. Like you're not gonna be extending that energy to people or to situations that no longer serve you, okay? Because you're going for your happiness with the Ten of Cups. Very, very nice, okay? And I see success and victory, some type of recognition and reward, maybe in the community, you know, or around you. Let's look at this Five of Cups in the recent past. King of Pentacles, Five of Swords, Six of Wands. You're going through a death and rebirth. There's a huge transformation that's coming in around you. You have 555, so something did happen in the recent past year where there was regrets, hurt, okay, there could have been interference, okay, people, places, or situations, maybe you felt rejected, you felt alone, you felt, you know, whatever, and people did not have your back, or people spoke and gossip and this and that. But like I'm saying, there's a new beginning here, okay? Because there's a death and rebirth. You had to go through this situation. It's a huge transformation, and you did heal with patience and everything. There was a beautiful healing that is taking place because you took the time to reflect and meditate and just take time out. And I feel with that something shifted for you in terms of stability. Okay, it's here, and wealth. There's some type of recognition, reward. I feel some of you are known already, or you work already for. I mean, like in your community, maybe you're known. You know, or there's a reward. People recognize you for something that you have done here. But I would still be careful with in terms of your money and your stability and who you are as that individual, Capricorn, to watch your back anyways when it comes to your wealth, whatever your wealth is, okay, whatever your stability is. I still want you to watch your back, okay? You're not playing that game, but people could be playing a game with you. Let's look at the Queen of Swords and what's crossing you. Page of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Cups. Yeah, something is coming in divine timing. I feel like you feel it. You know, like the universe is trying to move you forward, like taking forward, making you, like, pushing you forward, okay, in the situation. You've been seeing the signs, the synchronicities are all here. You're making progress. You're opening yourself up. There could be someone coming in for love for some of you, very slowly, very kind person. Or this has to do with your creative side and how your work and what you're doing here. There's an expansion, and maybe you're open to receive again, okay? You're opening to love. You're opening yourself up, okay? Instead of always being in your head and blocking or not wanting a situation. Let's look at the High Priestess in the core. It's about following your intuition, Capricorn. The World, the Emperor. I love that. And Justice. I mean, these cards are powerful. 4 major arcana cards on one thing. Right? That's powerful. And 5, because you've been manifesting something here. Okay, you completed a cycle. And there's an ending of a cycle to a new beginning to a cycle. You followed your intuition. You followed the insight that was coming in. There's a reset now. Okay, there's a reset. Truth, balance, and fairness, and you have a lot of knowledge here. You do, Capricorn. Trust me, you have a lot of knowledge. For those of you that are cross-watching, they do have a lot of knowledge, though I do have to say that, okay? And it's about taking action. Whatever this is, you're taking action towards something here. And this is very, very positive. I love it. Let's look at the current energy. In the current energy, you've got the 4 of Swords. So a lot of you are in your head a lot this week. 7 of Wands, The Ten of Pentacles, something long term. You've been waiting for something. You've been waiting and waiting. Okay, there's an energy of you waiting for a new beginning here. Okay, very successful. You're trying to gain clarity. Okay, you're also taking time out, and there could be a sort of resistance on your part if you want to take some time out, or it's about you standing your ground, standing up for yourself, setting healthy boundaries, right? Because there is something long term, which is an estate, it could be a legacy, it could be an heritage, or money falling on your lap, or something that you're working towards with money. Whatever it is, you're with the Ten of Pentacles, it's long term. Okay, it's long term. It's very positive, and maybe some of you are feeling that. Yeah, there's a lot of energies coming at you, right? While you're ready for this new beginning, and Spirit saying, "Oh, you're overcoming that. You're overcoming a lot of this." I don't know if you understand. Let's look at the Nine of Swords, the Ace of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Three of Swords. Yeah, you're healing some type of sorrow or grief that you had to go through. Maybe some of you, there was someone that crossed over, or you're just going through a lot at the same time. But there's a new beginning. There's a new beginning, okay? A lot of you are heartbroken, feeling that. There's maybe things in the current energy, there's triggers that are coming up for you to look at it one more time. But there's a breakthrough with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. There's a breakthrough here, okay? Clarity, seeing through. Very positive. With Ace of Wands, it talks about passion, excitement. Okay, that's supposed to be coming in for you. I don't know, some of you are feeling this right now, but it's gonna be coming through. Okay, where it's a brand new beginning, and I do see that happening. Let's look at the Nine of Cups in the immediate future. The Chariot, the Sun, the Hangman. Yeah, because you've been in limbo. You've been trying to find different perspectives here. You've been stuck, you've been stagnant. Okay, try to find different perspectives. You had to be in this cocoon stage. You had to be here for a while. Trying to bring something into balance, whatever it is that you were trying to do here. And what's the amazing thing is that it's gonna prompt you in the near future, because it's a wish fulfillment. You're gonna take your power back here. Some of you are going to be traveling. Some of you are taking your power back here and trusting the process of the universe and going through. Is a very ambitious card. The sun shining on this. This is very, very positive. It's feeling good. You're feeling happy. You're feeling content. You feel at the top of the world. It's amazing. Okay, so yeah, expect something beautiful to take place here for you very, very fast. Let's look at the Six of Swords. In the position of you're letting go of something here of the past. Okay, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, beautiful. Four of Swords keeps following you. Yeah, you're still taking time out here. Some of you might be traveling to take some time out. There's a new beginning here. You're going through a transition. Better times are coming ahead. You're going to bring things into balance. There's also money coming in. I see money here, like a surplus of money coming in. And you've been working on yourself. You're very dedicated to yourself and your self-worth and how much work you put in yourself. You're very independent, but you're also very here in the moment, okay? You're in the moment. Let's look at the Four of Cups and what you're not seeing in your environment that you should be aware of. Nine of Wands, the Lovers, Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're not interested in people coming in and out of your life, or you're not interested in that. People just coming in and out of your life, okay? A lot of you are putting a lot of energy into work, and whatever your work is, your creativity, you're putting a lot of long hours into it. There's definitely new opportunities that are going to be coming in. Some of them are overseas as well. I see an abundance of money coming in for you, and you have to make important decisions here. Okay, there's something that you're not interested in, maybe a lover, a friend, or someone from your past, and there is going to be rejection here, and there's an important decision to be made. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's look at the Four of Wands here in the hopes and fears. The King of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. Yeah, you're still navigating in the dark. You're not sure what's going to be happening. You're undecisive. You have your blindfold on. You have your arms crossed here. But what Spirit's showing me here is that in the home, there's definitely stability here, okay? And you're very nurturing. There's a very nurturing energy. I believe that's you. But keep your eyes on the prize and what you want, and you will achieve it. This is what Spirit is saying. Okay. Now let's look at the lovers in the potential outcome, which you got it twice. You got the Ten of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. Oh, that's beautiful. High Priestess, the Emperor, Justice, the Six of Wands, the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords. Beautiful energy. King and Queen of Pentacles here. That's a very strong foundation if it has to do with a couple. Okay, if it has to do with a business partner too. King and Queen of Swords too. Communication is great. The Death card, the Ten of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Don't hold anything back. You are going through a healing process here. Some of you are holding on to dear life, to events or people or situations, or you're holding on to grudges. I feel you have to release that. Okay, you have to find forgiveness for yourself, and maybe forgiveness for the situation at hand, so you could free yourself. I just feel like you have to. There's something you're holding back in terms of communicating here. Yes, it's been difficult. Okay, you had to go through. You went through this journey. You're returning back home. You know, it's almost like you're doing a full circle here, and there's a huge transformation, death and rebirth. Like I said, there's important decisions to be made here, and you are going through a death and rebirth at this time. So, give yourself, time to adjust. Okay. We're going to see what the universe here wants to tell you as an advice. What's the advice that you give for Capricorn from September 29th to October 5th? Okay. Thank you so much. Okay. Karmically, you are releasing Pluto from Capricorn. And I know you're saying, yeah, but Pluto is in Aquarius and it's in retrograde. I get that. But when Pluto ended in Capricorn in November of 2020, November 20 of 2024, okay, it didn't complete all karmic cycles on that day. Okay, it's that day. Everybody gets, no. Some people are still in their karmic path. So 2025 is about releasing that. So Spirit gave you an extra year to release it, and I feel all you are doing that. You are releasing the Pluto and Capricorn still, the karmic ties, the karmic stuff, the things that you had to go through here. Okay, because you were in the dark for a very, very long time, Spirit says. This is what the universe says. But there's finally light coming through. Do you see it? Because there is a new beginning, and you're bringing things into balance here. Okay, meaning that whatever you give out there, you're going to receive it. When I say that, it's not just about you giving love out there and you're going to receive it, or friendship and you're going to receive it. Also, the time and effort you put in your work, right? Money that you put into your work, you're going to receive it. So there's a Spirit, this universe saying, take the leap of faith here. There's a new beginning. The light is here. You won. The light won. You're not in the dark any longer. Okay, so now we're going to look at your oracle cards, Capricorn. You got heartache and loss. A lot of you are releasing, and in terms of what you were going through here, releasing your heart chakra, like releasing the hurt, okay, the grief, okay, because I do see a little window here of light coming through. So there is a beautiful healing that you are doing for yourself here, okay. You are walking away. So whoever this is, you're taking a step back. You're looking before you pass this gate. You are looking back, and you're walking away from a situation here, whatever it is. It can be a person, a situation, a heartbreak. It can be an emotion. In the moon phases, you got last quarter moon in Scorpio. Reveal what needs to be seen. Capricorn, reveal what needs to be seen. In the crystals, you got Angel of Purification. Okay, and this Howlite, that's your crystal of the week, Howlite. Are you drinking enough water? Do you take time to take a bath or go for a swim, Capricorn? Water purifies your body and mind. Hydrate yourself inside and out to maintain fluidity at all levels of consciousness. Detoxify your body, mind, and emotions. The Angel of Purification. Blessings flow through me like a healing river. I am fluid, I am pure and clear. I take the time I need to relax in a pool or bath. I drink the right amount of water to maintain a healthy body. So Howlite is your crystal. And your angel number is 1122, and it's about major change. Advice, comfort, major change, individuality, independence. Have faith in your skills and talents, as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future, a piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. Isn't that amazing? Everything is going to work out in your favor. I don't know if you see the cards, I'm going to show them to you. Here you go. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed your reading, Capricorn. I hope that this helped you and you know what to do. Take care, and I'll see you next week. Bye.